Two things I don't really use on the Line 6 Pod Go are fuzz effects and the Who Watt amp. I guess that's like the high watt style. But here's a preset that incorporates both. And we have some Diana drive. We have a mod chorus echo delay, some room reverb, a lead boost. Let's hear this preset. So I'm using the Xenomorph fuzz as well. So that's the main feature of this preset. But you also, if you don't really like the fuzz, you can switch to the Diana drive. So we're going to hear it. We're going to walk through it. But here's a little taste of the fuzz. All right. As always, folks, in the description box below, there's a link where you can download this preset for free on the Line 6 website. Check the custom tone area. It'll be right there. It'll take you right to it. Drop it right into your Pod Go. So let's have a look. We're going to take a look at the editor. So I have the Who Watt amp up here on the screen, but let's do left to right. So noise gate on. I put the decay up way here. This is not very noisy preset, but just put this on and your life will be great when you have these kind of noisy fuzz pedals and stuff. We've got the Fazzle wah if you want it. So here we are, Xenomorph fuzz. So I went through most of the fuzzes. I didn't hit the legacy ones. I stopped here because I liked what I heard, but I was going through each fuzz. Let's have a look. Yeah, I was starting with the, I started with the KWB and, made my way all the way here to the Xenomorph. So I'm not saying that there's not some good fuzzes down here, like the facial fuzz, jumbo fuzz. There's probably some good stuff down there too. So I might explore and see what we can do with the legacy effects. Okay, but I was able to use between the gain and the tone and I guess this oscillator, tone and level frequency, just basically what the parameters were offering here. I dialed in something that didn't make me puke because I really don't care for fuzz tones. It's just, I don't know, too nasally for me. But this one's kind of inspiring to me. So next, I'll put that on. We have the Diana drive. And let's hear it. Why don't we hear it? That's what we're here for. So not too bad, I think. Pretty good. But it gives you that option. So you can, like I want to call it a 2-drive preset, but you have the fuzz and a drive. So you have 2 distortion options. And I like them both. And I think they sound great with a Strat setup like this, with the 3 single coils. But that was my intention, was to make a fuzz-based preset with a Strat style guitar in mind. Okay, so we have the effects loop and then the amp itself. Yeah, I just dialed it into how I heard it. And then, we can just have it here without any effects. Let's hear the amp itself. So pretty versatile preset, I think, here, guys. The clean's not bad. I mean, the level, the unity gain between the drives and the clean, there could be, a little something probably tweaked better. And yeah, but we'll leave it at that. Cabinet. I'm using the matching 412 cab. You'll see the mic choices and the placements and everything of the position of the mic and the distance. So that's just, again, I moved it around until I heard something I liked. I'm using the 10 band EQ to just shape the tone of the amp in the cab to get it to a spot where it didn't sound terrible to me, because I'm not really a fan of this amp model, but this one turned out okay with this preset. So, and then we have a volume pedal here. And then, as I said, I'm using the Mod Chorus Echo because I wanted to have kind of like a chorusy delay sound. And you'll see all my settings here. So just set to ambient and room reverb. So the two of these kind of give me the that juicy, nice ambient, echoey delay reverb that I'm looking for. And then, oh yeah, on the output, well, that's where we have a little lead boost. So why don't we hit that? So let's hear it. So here again, we'll go back to the fuzz, and then I'll kick on the lead boost, and it's just a couple of dB boost, I think. Let's have a quick look at that, actually. Yeah, 2.5 dB boost. All right, so let's go back. Let's check out the dB boost. Right, so this is a clean boost, and if that's what you're looking for, use that last remaining, we'll call it a block. Use that output block for your boost, man, because it's, it's right at the end of the chain, so it'll boost everything, but it's clean, so it won't taint it. Okay, so that's the preset, my friends. Again, there's a link in the description box below where you can download it for free. It's yours for the taking, yours for the making. And if you like this preset and think the fuzz sounds good, well, what do you think about if I dive into the legacy fuzz effects and see if there's anything good that can come out of there? Because there's some, I've seen maybe on videos or forums, like some tend to shy away and shun the legacy effects, not just for fuzz or whatever, just in general. But I think they sound great. Like, yeah, you sure get that Ganymede reverb or the dynamic hall. I like the regular legacy hall reverb. I think it's enough. Same with the delays, or especially the choruses. I mean, you can go into the legacy effect and use the dimension. Anyways, there's lots. Don't overlook the legacy effects. So maybe there'll be a video about that, diving into all of the legacy effects and just see how they hold up or how they compare to the name brand ones that the models in here. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. Anyways, it helps the channel out. Appreciate it. Drop a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see for Podgo content, or is there any other modeler kind of content you want. And in the meantime, why don't you take a look at this video?